Hello, my name is Mohammed Abdullah, and today we will be doing a project for Dual Credit English 101 with Ms. Malmanti. In this project, I will be doing a podcast on the article A Crisis Between Men and Boys. Let's begin. But a podcast is not with only one person, but with many. And well, I'm not alone.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, welcome back again. Why did I say again? It's a secret. Well, maybe the secret will spill later, but anyways, welcome back to the Dual Credit English podcast for English 101, Mather High School. I already know the vibes, and we apologize for the upload schedule because the last time we uploaded was about 2 years ago, and there's a reason for that. We graduated, so there's no reason to keep on uploading. We don't want to grind no more. But anyways, Bilal, tell us what we are doing today. And before that, let me introduce myself. I am Anas, first truly. Go ahead, Bilal.
Hello, so my name is Bilal. First of all, let's have everyone introduce themselves real quick, and then I'll begin. Introduce yourself, Mr. The guy with the tie. You got a nice tie, man. Go crazy.
I forgot my name.
No, I don't want to spoil that.
That's fine. No, that's fine. I forgot your name as well, so that's fine. So basically, I'm James. You probably remember me. I was pretty memorable, actually. Yeah, I was like famous and stuff. Yeah, nice to meet y'all.
Now, speaking about famous, he can't be as famous as me, right?
Ooh.
I'm Twan. You
Ooh.
probably remember me from somewhere, but I'm not gonna mention it. I'm gonna pass it to my other boy.
And I'm Mubin. No, that's it.
AKA the Rat King, Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
good, bro.
yeah.
I mean, we can
And
get
then
into it now. So
Last but not least,
No, forget. We're not gonna get into it. But who is this stranger right over there? Who's that?
Am I pointing at him?
No, other way. Tom.
So
All right.
I am called the guest. I am a student at Mather. You know me as Mohammed Abdullah, if you know.
Yeah.
And let's begin.
All right, so start things off. Thank you, Abdullah, by the way. To start things off, we will be talking about an article.
Wait, the format.
named-
The format. Tell them about the format.
So basically,
like,
how this is gonna work is usually it would be us all talking and stuff, but since we're not being graded and stuff, we're switching things around, and we will be asking the questions to Mr. Abdullah over here this time.
Interview
So-
style,
Interview style, yeah, basically. So start things off, we will be talking about and questioning Abdullah about the article "The Crisis of Men and Boys" by Mr. David Brooks, an opinion columnist, and this was uploaded in September 29, 2022. All right, so Mubin, start things off with the questions. Go crazy, Mubin. I think you lagged.
He's on his phone, bro. He's on his phone. What is this?
yeah, chill.
Go.
I'll ask the question now. All right, so Abdul,
Yeah.
listen. Why are men declining in the workplace compared to women in modern society?
Mainly, my bad for interrupting, but mainly I wouldn't say they're declining. I would just say women are just stepping up. In the article, men don't take advantages. They don't take their opportunities. They're saying that women actually care more about moving ahead in life, or that men just don't care. It's not really, I would say, women are like seeing their opportunities. I think they're seizing the opportunities. Men are just not caring because they're idolized as someone who's a strong, independent being who can provide it for their family always, and just think that they're always right. Now, women see that there are more opportunities, and that they can move ahead in life and let men kind of stay back.
Okay, and what do you think about this in the perspective of an employer? Like, if you're a big boss and you see a woman with the same skill set as a man, who would you pick?
It really depends because a resume is identified as a resume. So if I see on a resume that, let's say, the woman is more smarter, much more capable of like time management, does more work than the man, or if I would choose a woman, of course. It just depends on like what they do and how they interpret their work.
Hold up. Sorry to cut you guys off, but I think I get the gist of what you're saying, and let me just summarize it. So, like, the reason why the increase of women in, like, in the workplace is happening is before, like, a boss or like a CEO, executive, whatever, would only hire men, because if you hire women, it's like, what is the woman gonna do? Like, they were biased in that sense. But now, because of the equality of wrong direction, James, I'm
No,
over.
no, he's in. No,
Yeah. Oh, you're pointing. Okay, but
I'll
anyways,
look at you. I got you.
so that's also the wrong direction. But sorry. Where was I? So a CEO would, like, if he employed a woman, he was like, "Bro, what is wrong with you?" and whatnot. But now, and like, instead of like employing a woman who is fit for the job, he would choose an incompetent male. But now he's just choosing the women. So because of that, the incompetent males are losing their jobs, which is why there's a decline for, garbage men. Not talking about garbage men in the sense like, the trucks, waste disposal, but like,
I
just
think
trash men.
we got that.
You guys get what I mean. But yeah, like, I think that's what you guys are saying, and I just summed it up, and I apologize. Like, it's mansplaining, but y'all get the vibes, bro. We're just talking, but
Y'all
you know what?
understand.
Yeah.
Next question, or should I ask mine? It's whatever.
Fine, ask yours.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
All right. So to our second question, I want to ask you. In the article, it mentioned that men have a higher suicide rate and death rate than women. So I was wondering, why do you think so? Why do you think men have a higher suicide rate?
Answering your question, men have more pressure on them than women. As we know back then, men were the main people who needed to provide, as I said in my previous statement. Men need to provide for their families, give food, give childcare, give a house to live in, a roof to live in, school fees, all of that. I won't get into it. But men have more pressure than women. Women are stereotyped to be housewives, stay at home, cook or clean, or just do nothing. You know what I mean? And then nowadays, I think that pressure is getting to them because before, most people couldn't suppress their emotions. Now people are starting to find out that you can like, what is it? How express your emotions and talk to someone like a therapist. But if you do that, you're considered a soft human being. And if a man does that, they're considered soft. And it says in the article, men are more likely to be suicidal because if they can't perform, demoralization occurs. And when you're
Mm.
demoralized, you become depressed, depression, suicide, death.
Yeah.
I hope
Makes
it's
sense.
not death,
Makes
but
sense.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, we get it. We get it. James or Bilal?
No, I'll go.
All right.
Are you soft?
What?
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, that was not my
Don't
actual
worry.
question. I was just wondering. Anyway, of course, everyone knows here that we're in college. We're pretty famous in college as well. Go to UIC. An important part of college.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was rude.
That was really rude, actually.
That was really rude for someone that
I'm
goes to
sorry is
IIT.
not gonna cover it. Anyway, that's fine. We this is an assignment. We gotta keep on rolling. Okay. Anyway, an important part of college is applying scholarships, of course. Um, and many of us have done that. Um, hold up, I lost my track here. Okay, what do you feel about the disparity between the quantity of gendered scholarships, and do you think this is fair? Um, also on top of that, what do you think about men applying less to opportunities, such as study abroad, like females are? Yeah, just what are your thoughts on that?
So basically, in the article, it talks about that men are becoming less reluctant to apply because in the article, one sec, I forgot what
Oh, he's stumbling. Someone didn't read.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
In the article, men just don't want to like seize opportunities. In the article, it says women, whenever they see an opportunity to study abroad, take a scholarship program, or anything, they're more reluctant to go. They want to move ahead because nowadays
Why?
there's more opportunities for them. Because back then, if someone said that, oh, you want, they're not gonna give a scholarship to a woman because back then all they thought was men work, women home. Nowadays,
So like now that women finally got their chance, they're like, all right, bro, let's go. Is that what
they're
you're
seizing
saying?
the opportunity.
Okay. I got you. All right. Bilal or me?
No. I'll take
Bilal.
over.
Okay.
Let's move away from the actual content of the article itself. Abdullah. I was about to say Break. I missed that guy, real talk. Anyways,
I
Abdullah,
do too.
let me ask you a question real quick. The author, David Brooks, sorry. We know that he's by reading the article, he's very, very like, how do I explain this? Anyways, besides that point, what are your thoughts on David Brooks? Who is he? Can you give us an overview of who he is and the kind of person he is?
David Brooks is actually a film critic. He goes around wherever he gets invited to and critiques a film. He basically is an opinionator. He basically gives opinions on any type of film, or he expresses it in an article such as this, A Crisis Between Men and Boys. In the article, he talks about, well, what's the crisis between men and boys? What's happening between them, and what are women doing too? And also, if you read in the article, he's dissing our former president, Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump. He's
The
dissing
best
our
one, right?
president.
Listen. Let's not get into
Well,
politics real quick,
Yes.
Mr. Anas.
oh,
because,
I'm sorry.
Donald J.
Stephen Prusy, as you guys may know, Stephen
That's
Prusy, he
number
was one of
45,
our.
bro.
Hey,
Put some
chill.
respect on his name.
You're right. But Stephen Prusy, he was one of our guests a while back in one of the episodes, and he was a very political person. So let's just
Yeah, let's not get political.
let's stay away
not
from
get
politics.
Yeah.
a bit.
political. I apologize.
Thank you, Abdullah.
Yeah, and if you read the article, throughout the article, you can tell when someone is more biased than factual. Although there are facts, there are more opinions than facts.
You can tell through the article that man is really like, he's fixed with his opinions, and he is willing to beat
He has a
anyone.
clear agenda.
He is
right?
willing to beat
Okay.
up anyone who goes against him.
I mean,
Just by
I think
the,
he's passionate,
I would-
to be honest.
but you can tell by the
Passionate,
sheer emotion. Like
yeah,
you can feel his like
Yeah.
what he like just through his words. Like he can.
Look at Mubin on his phone again.
What are you talking
On
about?
his phone.
This guy's
Oh,
looking
what
dead
did we just
straight
talk
in the
about?
camera, bro.
What are you
Anyway.
staring at,
What did we just
Mubin?
talk
Come
about?
on, bro.
What did we just talk about?
Yeah,
I
chill.
want to hear it. Come on.
Hey,
bro.
alcohol-
I don't know how
No, he's
Mr.
a
Monty
businessman.
gave
He's a
him any,
businessman.
bro.
Oh my god.
That's
but
them life. That's them life.
he's a busy guy. Let's move on. My final
Take
question.
it over, Nas. Take it over, Nas. Your last question, my boy.
So, boys and men, what the article talks about, and it's insinuating that men are declining. Do you think that is true? Do you think that men have gotten soft, weaker than they were previously, and if men are getting more emotional, is it good? Like, will it better society? Will it lead to its downfall? Or what are your overall thoughts about this? And don't get safe with it. I want you to tell me your personal and honest opinion. What do you think about what David Brooks said?
It's situational, if you know what I mean. Because it's not that all men have gone soft. It's just some minority of people, majority of men, right? Majority of men are like, the person that wants to provide for their family, that wants to be what we call a man. But there's this minority too. This is a minority that sees the opportunity to express their emotions. They want to have people know that, yes, I may be a man, but I also have emotions too. I can be a man, but I can also express my emotions saying that I can't do this. I can't perform and all that. But it can cause demoralization because when someone sees a man is soft, seeing a man as soft is rather weird if you say so. But personally for me, it is kind of weird because as a man, I would say a personal figure would be a person who is strong, stern, would always provide for his family, would always move forward, show no emotion, but show love for whoever like his family, his children, and all that.
All
You
right.
think men can be soft?
Say
You
again?
don't think men can be soft?
No, you can be soft, but there is a limit because
Oh,
if
he
a
said,
man
but
can
me
perform-
personally, that's what he's saying.
No, these kind of opinions, it just comes down to the intake of how, how we take in information today, which is based off like social media, you got TikTok, all that stuff.
Mhm.
And regarding TikTok, we've had the whole like controversy of Andrew Tate, who
Oh, the top G?
yeah, the top G, yeah, apparently the top G.
The dude that got banned.
He,
He's very controversial.
very controversial, man. But he's just like David Brooks, actually, believe it or not, man. He
I don't know if
sticks,
he's
Wow.
to his words. Sticks to his words. I mean,
Let's not talk about the accursed
Yeah.
man,
Yeah,
and let's
we don't
just
talk about him.
let's just wrap it up, guys. Who wants to wrap it up? Should I wrap it up?
Go for it.
Dong, James?
wrap it up.
Don't wrap it up.
Alright, wrap it up, bro.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. This will probably not be the last time you see us. We will come back eventually.
We will.
No.
We will.
Who's we, bro? Who's we?
How
Yo,
fun.
Alright,
Miss
boys.
Monty needs
But,
us.
Ms. Bamonti,
He
just want to
died.
say we miss.
Oh, he came back.
Ms. Bamonti, we just want to say that we miss you and that you were a really great teacher and that we miss your class. And hopefully, maybe we'll come back to Mather. Who knows? Just to visit. It depends. It depends, honestly. I don't know. We'll see. We're all busy. I'm done.
Alright, boys. This was the
I got it.
podcast. Thank you very much.
See you in class
See you guys
tomorrow.
later.
See you in class later.
Alright, bro. That's good. If this one doesn't record, I'm gonna kill myself, bro.